Well, hello there. Today we are learning more about TiddlyWikis, and today we're going to cover the following things. We're going to cover, let's see, we're going to talk about TiddlyWiki markup. We're going to talk about Tiddly themes, and we're also going to talk about plugins for the TiddlyWiki for your TiddlyWiki. So first, let's talk about markup. Let's create a new tiddler here. And I'm just going to call this markup example. And within this, you'll notice that whenever you type an asterisk, let's say we're talking about fruits. Whenever you type an asterisk here, you will, and let's say you type apples, asterisk oranges, asterisk pears. And I'm going to give this food category. Notice how when I do an asterisk in my code, it actually creates a bulletin point. Likewise, if you create two asterisks, let's say Granny Smith, Fuji, and Golden Delicious. There we are. It will indent and further indent the bulletin points. Likewise, let's do vegetables. If you don't want an unordered list, if you want a numbered list, you would use the number, the pound symbol. So let's do corn, let's say potatoes, and cucumbers. So notice you have a numbered list whenever you use the pound symbol. Now it's also nice if you want to create a heading, all you do is you create or you just put a exclamation mark right in front of whatever word you have, and it will create a heading for you. If you need to indent something, you can use a colon, and TiddlyWiki will indent that text for you. Let's go ahead and save changes. So if you want more information on TiddlyWiki markup for formatting your Tiddly text, you can go to the site TiddlyWiki.org. And this is a pretty good wiki that's got some useful information just about TiddlyWiki itself. If you click on TiddlyWiki markup right here, they've got information about how to create text that's bold, italicized text, how to create your headings, how to create unordered lists with bulletin points, how to create numbered lists, and further information on colons and indenting stuff. So that is all we're talking about with TiddlyWiki markup for today. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about themes for your TiddlyWiki. A great website, great resource can be found at tiddlythemes.com. Let's say you're sick and tired of this, this blue and this yellow or this white, and you want to change the way your TiddlyWiki looks. Well, you can go to this website and you can browse. They've got a bunch of themes on here. Let's see. I like this theme right here. So if you want details, you can always click on details. If you want to give it a test run, you click on demo, and it will actually show you what the TiddlyWiki will look like. But to install this template, all you have to do is just go to installation, and it says to install this theme, point the import tiddlers macro and your TiddlyWiki file at this address. So you have to click where it says this. This will open up a new window. Then you highlight that address and you copy it. And now what you do is you come back into your TiddlyWiki, and let's go close here. There's a Backstage function for TiddlyWiki. So you click on Backstage, this thing will pop up, and you go to Import. Click on Import, and then you enter that web address right there. You click on Open, and it will go out there and it will get the files that it needs, the entries that it needs to create that template. So I'm going to click on all these, and I'm going to say I'm not going to click on keep these tiddlers linked to the server because I don't want to do that. I'm going to click on Import. I'm going to click Done, and notice now that my TiddlyWiki has that has that theme applied to it, which is pretty cool. So that's how you can change the look of your TiddlyWiki if you want to. Finally, we're going to talk about plugins. A great resource for plugins is www.tiddlytools.com. So a plugin is nothing more than an extension of the original code that comes with your TiddlyWiki. For example, if you want to be able to display video within your TiddlyWiki, you need to get the plugin for that, because your TiddlyWiki is not able to do that by itself. So there's this gentleman out there, and he has this site called Tiddly Tools, and he has a bunch of plugins that are available. So I'm just actually going to copy his web address for Tiddly Tools. I'm going to go back into my TiddlyWiki right here. I'm going to go back to import. I'm going to put his web address in there. I'm going to click open. Now this might take a while because he's got a bunch of plugins out there. And it'll take a while to load. Anytime, anytime. Here we go. So notice that he has a bunch of plugins out there. So we're going to scroll down until we find the player plugin. And there it is. So click on player plugin, scroll all the way down, and then click on import. And then click done. Now a good thing to do is always save your changes once you import. And I always like to close my TiddlyWiki. That's alright. And then reopen up the TiddlyWiki after I've imported stuff, because you might have problems if you don't do that. So let me close this. I have an embedding video entry that I've created here, and here's how the code works. Once you've imported the plugin, you're set, you're ready to go, and here's the syntax that you need to run the code. So notice you have to do bracket bracket player ID, and if you want more information on what all this stuff means, you can go to Tiddly Tools and look up the information for the player plugin extension. And this right here is I'm giving the address for a file on my local computer. For example, if you look at this right now, I've got everything in this till folder, and within my till folder I've got my TiddlyWiki. I've got 2 backup files here. Then I have a folder within this called TiddlyWiki, and in this folder on my hard drive is an actual MP4 video file. So if I want to run that within my TiddlyWiki, here is how I would do it. I would give the TiddlyWiki this following code. Whoops. So I'm going to go to edit. Right now I have this code commented out with brackets, so I'm just going to get rid of these 3 brackets here. Click done. And now I can view that video. I can view this video within the TiddlyWiki itself. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this. I'm going to go ahead and comment that out again. Now what's really great is that you can embed videos from YouTube. Basically TiddlyWiki will just call the YouTube site and display the video, and it will run from YouTube. And that's what I've done here. Notice that the code is player ID6 flash. I'm telling it that it's a flash video because that's the type of video that they have on YouTube. And then I'm giving it the YouTube address for my video, and then I'm giving it the dimensions so that it will fit better within my TiddlyWiki. This one didn't fit so well. This one will fit just great. So I'm going to click done, and notice now how it fits, and I've got my YouTube video right here ready to go. Yep. And so that is an example of a plugin that you can use if you want to display video on your TiddlyWiki. So today we talked about TiddlyWiki Markup, we talked about putting a theme on your TiddlyWiki, and we also talked about using a plugin to display video. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.